All right, big close-up of me. Hi, how's it going? We are going with the Toronto Blue Jays and MLB 10 The Show. And I know that I kept my promise by posting these videos, but I'm also thinking of another video today, an exclusive video. I'm going to make the video, I think, and I'll see if I post it. But the Jays are 48-0. They're taking on the Angels for the Game 3. It's been about a week, so let's get to it. As the Jays approach the month of June, most players have rounded off their batting average with a couple streaks going on as late. You can see Vernon Wells' stats there at 11 and 50 with a 453. In the past month, he's really boosted his average and looking to be selected for the All-Star game. It looks like I'm going to be making some chicken fries in the oven during the game. So bear with me as I'm going to be making sure that I have all the things and pieces needed to do this video and play the game. A couple of my last videos, I've spoke about online casino. Now I'm fluctuating on and off with the casino and the Poker Stars. So recently, what I've done is I've set a boundary for myself online to play a certain way, and I have a 2-week trial. So I'm going to do my best, and I'll keep you posted in my videos how that goes. And I'm currently looking to shop for a tripod still, as the tripod will hold this camera. I swung for the first pitch and sure enough reached a single. So I'm going to press pause right now. You can see 3 home runs and 33 RBIs for John McDonald. Just give me 1 second. Oh.
Angels fans, get up close and personal with the home of the Angels for the behind-the-scenes tour of Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tours are scheduled every Tuesday and Wednesday at 9:30 and 11 a.m. For information, visit the Angels online at angelsbaseball.com. Hey fans, so want to make plans to join us here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim next Thursday night for Rex Hudler Talking Bobblehead Night for the first 30,000 fans. Good tickets are still available here at Angels Stadium or online at angelsbaseball.com.
Huh. Sorry about that. I was looking on something online. Now, I gotta make some lunch here. And first thing to start with, some salad.
Fans of 2010
But when you're doing so well in life, the spinach and the field greens sometimes are pretty difficult to eat as they are very strong.
For information, visit us online at angelsbaseball.com. Angels Baseball. Fans.
Okay, let's get going here. And the throw.
And this is inside 1-0.
And that's an example of a pitcher trying to keep you honest there. You can't always work away.
We'll have another here as this is in the right field for a base hit.
First and second here to start the ball game. You can't ask for a much better start than this now as the 3, 4, and 5 guys will have a chance to be run producers here early on.
Jose Bautista will stand in.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is the time you want to get a jump on this guy if you can. Get him while he's still getting settled.
As you can see, Rex is already talking. That might be a home run. No? Close. He shouldn't tag. Yeah, no way. Fuck. That's gonna be a double play for sure. Oh, very close.
Now look there at his numbers from the last time out. And you can see he comes up with winning performance. So he should be in good form out there.
So first and third with one away. Standing in the first baseman, Lyle Overbay. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
As you can see, Lyle Overbay has really exceeded in the past 3 weeks of this game. Another pulled base hit off a half decent pitch, but low was low.
Alex Gonzalez steps in now. The pressure of that streak's got to be enormous as he looks to extend it. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be two. Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Beautiful base running
In
here.
there with an RBI double.
Now the pitching coach is going to pay a very early call here. He's probably saying, he's got to find a way to get out of this. I don't care what you do, but we can't let these guys run away with it. Let's go.
So two men are on with one man out. And here's the powerful Vernon Wells. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Rivera is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
And that is a thank you very much right there. He needed a little something to go his way here, and he got a break when this ball hung up because that pitch was hammered.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the left fielder, Adam Lind. Now here's the first pitch. Ball strike at the letters, 0-1.
Still another important run out there at second. You'd love to make this a 4-run game with a base hit.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through. A base hit.
He's going to run for it. He made it.
And he
Wow, that was close.
by Napoli as the run is in to score. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And then bring up the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit hard down the right field line. That's a foul ball. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Now 0-2, this might be a spot where you want to bounce one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the
Not many
lead.
strikeouts for him on the season, but
So
we're
it's
4-1 there.
5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. And you get a look there at Mike Scioscia's starting lineup for the Angels as they'll line up like this. They'll go to work against the crafty veteran looking to get back
I went into Dollarama,
former 15-game winner.
and I forgot what I needed, but I can't remember now. I know I needed something.
Eric Ibar stands in as he can't connect
That's what I
here,
wanted,
0-1.
sure.
Gotta remember, he spent quite a while between warm-ups in the long 4-run inning.
Well,
so watch his location.
To remember exactly
And
what I needed is a
so ball
constant
outside
list
apparently.
that fluctuates in life.
Hard liner to
So
center
if
field,
Rex
and that's in there, base hit.
talked about that with me, obviously he didn't, but what are the chances that he said that and I was able to continue my thought? right? It's impossible to remember everything, right?
Hit high with foul as that will get in amongst the
Even on Google, when I ask a question, it says it's thinking for the best logical answer. So, unfortunately, I forgot what I needed. I'm sure I'll remember it later.
Straightaway center field. Under it as well, since he puts it away for the first out. Our umpires this afternoon, Charlie Sawyer, the crew chief here, calls the balls and strikes. Scott Bryant at first, Mike Marquez at second, and Wally Hughes will go to third. And a foul ball straight back. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Right about now's where he'll give you that cutter on the hands. Gotta be thinking about it.
And they continue to work low in the zone. This catches the knees for strike two. And he lays off. It's an even the count, 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Pitch outside.
Out! That's a fucking sweet throw right there
Second base.
by Johnny Buck.
And you had to figure that in the scouting report, they knew these guys would try and run early. So he's ready for this, he guns him down.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna make? Is eggs. I might have to take a break from the game. So I'm gonna let the video run.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the
Absolutely
air.
starving.
This will be foul off to the right out of
12-18. Let me
The 3-2
let me boil the
one time.
eggs.
Swing and he shatters the bat as
After
this is hit
this
on the
inning?
ground. But this will get fouled.
Actually, I'm
This is the
pitching
Louis
right now,
Rams.
so just hold up, okay? Just hold up a sec. Okay. Let me just double check again. Big game tomorrow. The Super Bowl. I'm gonna watch it on my phone. And I can't wait to see the commercials. That's a huge thing. When I was growing up, I used to love commercials.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this
But-
one foul.
When I watch a favorite show, I used to never like
One more
them.
time.
You know what I mean?
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side.
As much as I like the commercials, I hated that I had to leave my show. Yeah?
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. So no runs one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels nothing. John Buck leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Matt tried to work the fastball in on the label. That was a good pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. One away now for the second baseman, Aaron Hill. In on the hands a bit with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Yeah, looking to run that thing back to the low inside corner, but that's not one guys will chase very often.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first two pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
I was in the kitchen. Let's check. 2-0. Aaron Hill's up to bat. Got a single at first at bat. Here comes a home run. A long gone jog. He almost caught that right when I said jog. Can you believe that?
A solo home run here for Aaron Hill. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
If you're going to give him a fastball in that spot, you darn well better be able to locate it. Once this pitch leaked back over the plate, you knew this was going to be trouble.
John McDonald will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
1-0 pitch now. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hunter comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Well, he gets the out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. Guys seem to be getting some pretty good swings off against him.
Jose Bautista will be the batter.
Jose Bautista.
Hard hit towards center. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. Jays get a run thanks to the solo shot from Aaron Hill. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels nothing. Henry Morales will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
And now with this big early deficit, you got to take it one inning at a
Nice
time.
pitch there.
You gotta try to claw your way back.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good two-strike pitch. And he's still got some count leverage here, so he doesn't need a challenge here either.
Buck is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
Gets the leadoff man right there, and it's worth pointing out. He is 4-0 and it starts this month, so he's really been on top of this game.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line, and it's strike 1. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing by Matthew, and this is
Nice
grounded
pitch.
second.
And that's the first out. Registered Lyle Overbay at first base again. Nice catch for first baseman. Recently, Lyle Overbay's been in the outfield,
For Torrey Hunter.
and I'm considering putting at third base as well. We
Yeah,
will
that
see
fastball
how
showing
it
plenty
goes.
of life to it in these first couple of innings.
And he gets a piece
I'd
of
like to
this
get
one.
John Buck out over to third base, and then if he plays well off to first base, he would go, but I don't really have a backup catcher.
And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a low throw, but he's able to
I'm
look
pretty
this
sure
one
John
right
Buck
into
will be
those
good at
first
third
bases.
base,
He
though.
hangs on to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Lyle Overbay will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
You know, I might be able to try Lyle Overbay at catcher,
In there, 0-1.
Obviously, they still feel
or
pretty
even
comfortable letting it
Encarnacion.
go, because
He
there's
might be
nobody
able
up in
to
the
play
pen.
catcher there. Or Gonzalez might.
Hit hard back up the middle. But Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out.
Usually you rotate catcher with third base first,
Part of next week.
because first base, there's a lot of running around third base. There's less running around third base. So catcher experiences the player running from the catcher, right?
This ball is lined into right
To
field.
where
He's got himself
all of
in
a sudden the
second gear.
catcher's got to react to the person running to them, right? It's a big difference.
Vernon Wells
But
will
the
stand
catcher
in.
also is
Line out
prepared
his first time.
Center fielder,
for the runner to run to them at home. So first base is easy for a catcher to play, but third base is a
He's
lot
just
more
2 for 9 in the
relaxed.
series thus far, so he can
Right?
use the base
You
hit
never
here.
see it
This
done.
could wind up being
I
a
think it used to be done in the
But
30s and the
action down to
40s.
right now when we're only in the third inning. Now a softly hit liner towards second, but this is hauled in by
But usually the
second
shortstop and the second base will rotate with third base and first base. And then outfield rotates with first base and then third base.
Adam Lind will stand in, an RBI
But
single
some
in his first
outfielders just go from rotating from outfield to third
appearance.
base.
First pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get by into center field.
And usually, always your power hitter rotates with DH. And if it's a pitcher league,
Now in 2 2/3 innings,
then your power
he's gonna
hitter
fire like a
rotates
$39
usually with
shootout.
first
He's gonna
base
find his commit and bow.
because they, or third base because they don't have to do as much.
His first time around.
So they can just focus on hitting.
And now when he can't get a glove on it, it's by him to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Definitely not what you wanted there. Now a hit could mean 2 runs.
And now here's a ball right center field. And Brady will take care of this one, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
And looking up over here.
Howie Kendrick makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he takes ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
I got a response from applying to the Toronto Blue Jays, and I wasn't accepted.
Kendrick, as he sends this one on the ground.
They said that my resume was good,
It's right over the head and over the
but
Only time to make this play. The throw is just flat out bad. That allows this guy to get all the way to scoring position at second base.
I just applied for concessions and meet and greet, right? But
Mike Napoli
I wasn't
will get his first
selected.
opportunity
You
to-
think I applied, and probably like 30,000-40,000 people applied as well.
This guy's had a great month power-wise so far with 7 dingers in the month alone.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
And this is another
That's a good strikeout by me.
off when you're down by a bunch of runs here early.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, as a hitter, you gotta go up there looking for mistakes. Guy doesn't make any mistakes, you don't get any hits. It's as simple as that in baseball.
And the second with 1 down, and that will bring in the young power prospect, Brandon Wood. Looked at 0-1.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
And Wood can't make contact here as he's already in a quick hole now, 0-2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Oh, that's a good eye. Never even thought about going after that one.
Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole.
Huge play,
And now against his
but
body.
too much.
Good throw. And the throw will not be in
And you can see right when he's throwing it, the runner started for third.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Wow.
Almost a double play. Wow. Good try. Overbase started off great. Huge catch with his span and front of the knee, both double knee. You can tell that he threw it nice, but the way that the runner was sliding, the pitch itself, or the throw back itself, was off.
And standing in the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is taken for a ball inside. Don't know exactly where that would have missed, but it's 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first.
Nice pitch there to close out the inning. That's execution all day.
So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error reaching, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 5-1. John Black will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
What do you got here, Vernon?
Pull the trigger.
Nope, Johnny. Johnny B.
Here's the 1-1 on its way to Buck. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
No, turning loose now.
Swing and a miss, and Buck is down on strikes for the first down.
I was standing up. That's why I was going for that. Sorry, I'm just running back and forth to the
Sure,
kitchen.
that's in the zone, but he couldn't catch up to it.
Back to the top of the order now, and set down the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. Five runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, it really makes a difference when you can get that off-speed pitch over.
Pitch on the way. And he swings under the curveball here as this is lifted to shallow center field. Therefore it is Hunter, and there are 2 gone. John McDonald will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
So this week I did very well with my blood. One of the things is, later in the week I started to look at my salt. So with my blood, like I said, I'm up a bit with cholesterol and fat and sugar, but I'm still in the optimal range. So I'm not above the bad, the good, the greatest, but I'm less than half. So my blood a year ago was really good, it was below the half threshold of optimal, which is what you want always. Well, now it's above. So in the first week with nothing, this is the first Saturday that I've gone. I've had, let's see, I've had a coffee every day, but only 2 coffees through the week with sugar. So I might have a coffee later with sugar. I've had 1 handful of Glossett's chocolate.
Hard on the ground is short.
I've had no cheese.
McDonald's throw to first.
And when I make eggs, I'm taking out the egg yolk.
Sometimes this is all you have to do.
Some of the stuff that I'm also not having is ground beef. So without ground beef for the next 6 months, consistently, it's going to be, my weight's already dropped in 7 days, 5 rotating pounds. So that means when I get full, I go up to 165 or 164 pounds. And when I'm not full and I digested, I'm around 159 to 158 to 160 pounds. So I'm way down my weight. My legs are going to go next, I think. So I'm going to try and catch up.
First pitch to him. This pitch is hit up there sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
But everything else has been good.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first.
My soup has salt in it. What else had salt? My breads have salt in it, right?
Managed to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
So I'm trying to watch my salt.
Another 0-2 coming. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Oh, that's what it is. That's why I went into Dollarama.
And you just get the sense
To get
that he's
a
pressing a little too hard here with his new ball club. He just needs to calm
water
down a little bit and try
jug.
not to be an instant hero.
for work.
Corey Hunter will be the batter. And a good fastball from Bedard is 0-1.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away.
That's a catch. Is that Adam Lind out there?
Lind is
Yeah.
there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Jose Bautista will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Bautista.
And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
And he'd love to build on the 1-2-3 inning, maybe, and get a little confidence going.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in by Abreu one away.
You talk about rising from the ashes. There was a while there when he seemed to be hanging on by a thread, but he's showing good fortitude to stick around, and that's 5 in a row he's retired now.
Leadoff man set down for Lyle Overbay. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And a wry smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And Morales will just take this one over to first, 3 unassisted.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
Alex Gonzalez will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you can tell he's really in the zone out there now.
Now a hard liner towards short.
He caught that.
So the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead this one though, 5-1.
And leading up for the field,
Howie Kendrick will stand in to lead things off to the bottom of the fifth.
Just give me a sec. Alright, so. Okay, here we go. Eggs are done. So roughly around the 7th inning, I'll go and I'll do the eggs.
Swing and he pops him up over near second. McDonald is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. You'll take that every time.
So the leadoff man gone, and then we'll bring up Mike Napoli. And an off-speed pitch there by Bedard, good for strike one.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
And Napoli can't connect there, as that's by him for strike two.
Good start to the inning here. 3 pitches have got him an out and an 0-2 count.
But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Baseball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Second time he's gone down on strikes in the ballgame, and fourth time already in the series. Yikes.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Swinging, switch the other way to right.
Huge catch, and that might have been Batista.
Fine defensive
I'm not
effort
sure
there.
what position he's in, but whoever played right field.
We come back. They're up 5-1. Jason Bolger is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 52.
Vernon Wells will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
Center fielder.
Hit hard to the right. Drive foul. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Swing and a miss there from Wells. He's behind in the count 0-2 now.
And you almost hate to see the starter go, as he was able to retire the final 7 men he faced.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's going to wind up a base hit for Wells.
This ball was pretty well struck. Thought he might have 2 off the bat, but that was a nice play in the alley to hold him to just a single.
Adam Lynn will step in, a base hit in his last time. Here's a swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Third baseman. Edwin Encarnacion.
Swing and a line drive to center field.
Oh, he bobbled it.
Some trouble with it in center.
There goes the third base. Vernon got in. That was Lynn. Vernon scored.
The throw, it's second and third.
Encarnacion extends his hitting streak too. Johnny B's up.
Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Outside, 2-1.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Swing and a liner towards
We
second.
caught it.
Hendricks will
Fuck
get
right
it
off.
in, and there's your first down.
Oh, leaving these guys out so man.
Aaron Hill will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And this guy's home run earlier in the game has been their only extra base hit so far.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Base hit. A run is in. John McDonald will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting. Shortstop.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. Throw to first. And
More
he can't come up
fumblings,
with it.
double, triple
He
fumbles
knows it's going to
in
be close
past
to the bag,
2
so he's
plays.
busting it down the line and beats it
So
out.
here comes Batista in right
Jose
field.
Bautista will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Huge crack right there.
Straightaway center.
And it's fucking flying.
There now, and he
Son of a
gone.
bitch. Sorry. I just had to joke around.
Lyle Overbeck will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Lyle's up. It's 1 for Chi.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. Look at the stop. And he'll take it to the bag and
All right.
for the out. What a play.
I'm gonna do the eggs, so give me about 5 minutes.
On 5 hits.
We're just gonna watch the game.
Left on.
So you can do stuff around whatever you've got going on. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Eric Ibar will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Looking for the latest information regarding the Angels AAA affiliate, the Salt Lake Bees, and AA affiliate, the Arkansas Travelers? Well, then pick up a copy of this month's Angels magazine, or check them out online at minorleaguebaseball.com.
All right. And we're back with the latest updates. I've removed all of my egg yolks from my lunch, so I can eat my eggs. Here we go.
First pitch comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swings through that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
Look how calm he looks out there. His tempo looks really good right now.
Now a swing and ball grounded foul off to the right side. And it's strike 3 called on the fastball.
Generous, that was.
Well, good numbers to this point. You see it right there, 5 1/3, just 2 hits and a run allowed. Most definitely a quality start by any calculation.
Bobby Abreu is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
But a foul ball, 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a swing and a miss as Abreu can't make contact, and he's gone for out number 2.
So much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. They're both going out on back-to-back strike.
Juan Rivera stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And his average could fall below 300 if he fails to get a hit here.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw on to Overbay is going to be in time. That the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And since we saw the AL earlier in the afternoon, here's a check of today's National League score. Kevin Jeffrey will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. In the air now to straightaway right field. No trouble for the All-Star Abreu. 1 away. And with a lot of fans long since headed for the exits, a few empty seats there on the horizon. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler was the call in this one. So with 1 away, that'll bring in the center fielder, Vernon Wells. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Center field. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2. Adam Lind will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lying back over second. And that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
Well, as hot as the thermostat is this afternoon, this guy's hotter. His 4th hit of the ballgame. He's seeing the ball really well right now.
Edwin Encarnacion will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch, and he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. away to retire the side.
It's time for the
Blue
traditional
Jays held in check and remained an 8-1 ball game. Henry Morales will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
And when you're struggling to score runs, you really need the heart of your order to get something started.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
And as one major league coach said recently, you want to see a walk? Go watch the mailman. Both of these teams have been free swingers so far, and neither team has walked once the whole game.
designated hitter, Hideki Matsui.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Well, they just haven't made a lot of good swings on his fastball so far today. This is not a bad pitch to have a rip at, but he just can't time it very well and winds up popping it up.
Hunter.
Corey Hunter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
Really effective with changing speed so far. Guys just have not timed that changeup.
Swinging a hard liner to center field.
Great catch.
And he slides to make the catch. They say he got it before it hit the ground, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. John Buck get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases.
He got in there. Good for
In
him.
there with a double.
Another look at it right there. The offense certainly has been in abundance so far as they've gotten another man in scoring position to start the inning. He's in the second with a leadoff double.
Aaron Hill will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch coming. Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. John McDonald will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball.
The batter, shortstop.
Pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Now a ball lying toward right center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. The throw to third. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with...
Oh my gosh.
Well, these guys have had no problem timing this guy out of the bullpen. That's 3 straight hits off him to start the inning, and he might not get to prove himself a whole heck of a lot longer.
Jose Bautista will try and erase his...
Come on, Bautista needs a hit here.
Now a ball hit high in the
Fly.
air out to center field.
Shoot.
Hunter is
Enough
there.
to
Let's see if
get
they try
swing
it.
and run for sure. Yep.
And he will score on the sacrifice.
At least that's not a...
A little insurance never hurts as this run comes in to score on the sacrifice fly as they just continue to tack on runs here.
Lyle Overbeck will stride in, rounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. And that's dead center for strike 1.
And I'll tell you, these guys will be real happy on the plate later tonight.
Under is there, 2 gone.
Well, this is a guy that can cover a lot of ground out there, but luckily this ball was pretty much hit right at him. This could have been trouble.
Alex Gonzalez will stand in. Couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon. Swing shot back up the middle. A dive by Ibar, but he can't quite reel it in. It's a base hit.
Huh, you want to talk about tomahawking a ball? This fastball's up in his eyes. I mean, I'm not even sure the catcher would have gotten this. Worked out for him, though.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward right center.
Oh, he caught it. Wow, good catch.
That throws the baseman towards the end of the inning.
He probably saved the run with this one. Let's look again. Boy, he never gives up on this ball. That's a magnificent play.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Angels 1. Howie Kendrick is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1.
And I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. On the ground to third. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Mike Napoli will dig in. Took a full 3rd strike his last time. Fastball, and Bedard jumps ahead here, 0-1.
And he's hardly even had to work out of the strike so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
Oh boy, time to choke cut to the label. Anything to avoid another punch out.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Brendan Wood will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. This is foul for the 1st strike. And we see some action in the Jays bullpen as it looks like Jesse Carlson, the lefty, is starting to throw. There's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bautista stacking plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 if you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Eric Ibar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Huge
Now,
pitch.
0-1 is hit on the ground.
That's good for the game for him.
For 1, Overbay gets him, and with it, the inning is over. So
Now,
no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man.
I chose to put in Carlson
We've played 8 full.
in the 9th inning. The reason is because
9-1.
I expect him to at least get 1 run against him, so it will raise his average, I think.
Final look at the American League scoreboard.
We'll see what happens.
Two pitchers set to come on now. This will be the young right-hander Brian Show.
Left fielder, Adam Lynn.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And Soup, talk about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game, why don't you?
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Rivera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Well, he stayed out of the double play. That's the good news. The bad news is this playoff didn't achieve anything.
John Buck will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Line hard to center field. Hunter is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
And that was not a terrible curveball, but he was not fooled one bit. If he could have got under that a little more, it could have really been something.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Dive goes just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. And Stoop, talk about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game, why don't you?
Sean McDonough.
Now the ball hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And the runner is in from second.
Oh, man. When is this one gonna end? Enough scoring already.
Jose Bautista.
It's coming. Swinging a line drive to left.
Well, Batista went 0 for 6, I think.
For out number 3.
Shit.
So with a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Angel Life.
Bobby Abreu will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Jesse Carlson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Bobby Abreu will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This is the right part of the lineup to maybe get something started for once.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Encarnacion is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And this is a much easier play for a third baseman coming in than for a catcher trying to take off his mask and orient himself. So a good decision there to take charge and put it away in foul ground.
Juan Rivera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
And now look around this place. I think these fans have just about given up hope in this one.
The 1-1 pitch now to Rivera. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. There to play it is Encarnacion. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
2 up and 2 down in the ninth so far. This one looks just about to be in the bag.
Henry Morales put in another shot, struck out swinging his last time. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And he's looking for his first hit of the game to try to push his hitting streak up to 5 games.
And this is swung on. And
That's the game. Well pitched by Carlson to finish her off.
I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, another good win for these guys, and that'll help them pad the AL League East a bit. They're looking pretty good right now.
A number of good individual performances to choose from in this one today. What do you say we go ahead and name this guy the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, man, he was terrific in this one. Just look at the numbers on the screen there. A basket full of hits, including a home run. That was quite a performance.
So that'll bring us to our conclusion here this afternoon. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian thanking you for joining us here today. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to
All right, so long video this one was, as many breaks were done. 11-1 with Bedard getting his 9th win of the victory, 9th win of the season with the victory, and the Jays are almost at their 50th win with Encarnacion having a very lengthy hitting streak. 21 hits there for the Jays. All hit except Batista now for 5.
21 hits. 2 Harriers. They left 10 men on base.
You can see Gonzalez succeeded,
Angels. 1 run.
Lynn
on 3
succeeded,
bases. No errors.
Hill succeeded, McDonald succeeded.
The winning
So
pitcher is Eric Bedard. His record is now
that's a wrap on the series, or that's a wrap on the series. 3-0. I only got 4 home runs, if you can believe it. The last 2 weeks, my home runs are completely down. I don't know why, but Arizona didn't get many home runs. Los Angeles didn't get many home runs. Seattle, no. That's why, because I played Minnesota 2, Seattle 2, Arizona 3. Arizona played me well, and Los Angeles was tough the first game. So we go to the off day here, and we're going to Baltimore. Or no, we're back in Toronto. So technically, to round in June, it's a half and half with home and away. So what I'm gonna do is what do I got here? A righty. I got a righty starting. So I'm not sure if I want to start the Baltimore series righties. I might. I think I will. Anyways, let me save. And thank you so much for watching. And we are almost at the 50th game of the season. So have a good night. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.